What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League.
And here were the Clippers arriving earlier, getting mentally prepared to go to work on the road. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn are setting tonight. There is no better way to start off than DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win. And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And the Clippers starting five. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the one. And looking at the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving is out there at Curry, and it's Maverick in at the 5 spot. And New Year's Day, Greg, a time to turn the page and look ahead.
And hopefully to better days. A time for renewed hope and renewed commitments. And everybody's an optimist on the first of the year.
Now here's Jackson. And for the first time, Greg, in his career, MP was named NBA Player of the Month.
And with all the talent in our league, Player of the Month is a really hard honor to earn. So enjoy it, MP.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
Now Irving. Passes it to Maverick. Durant in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing, and that one drops.
That shot perfected through countless hours in the gym. KD, the perfect weapon.
George against Curry. Now here's George. He's guarded closely, and the dunk by Zubac.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Irving, and the rejection by Jackson. And the shot goes down. Here now the Clippers. Jackson passes to Zubac. And here's Leonard from 3. No good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
And recent news, GA, MP winning Rookie of the Month honors, silencing the doubters, wouldn't you say?
Well, you think back to the beginning of the season, there were many who questioned MP's dedication to the game. He certainly answered those questions with this award.
Now here's Jackson following the shot by Kevin Durant, and it's good for 2.
If you play Reggie to take it all the way, this is what he can do. Quick floater over the top.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
Now here is Harris. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Maverick, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
The shot by George, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Curry looking it over. Jackson against Irving. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Cutting to the rim with force. Once Kyrie sees an opening, he seizes it.
Here's Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. And Leonard gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Maverick. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And his shot blocking almost single-handedly changed the game. No one wanted to put up a shot with him lurking.
Now here's Durant, and here's Harris from the arc. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving passes to Maverick. 2 points. That one goes. Maverick's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now the pass to Leonard. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Harris. Irving against Jackson. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Zubac. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Irving. He can't get that one to fall.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Zubac to stop the run. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
And the Nets with possession here. After the basket by Los Angeles. Curry passes to Maverick. Here's Irving. That one falls. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jackson misses. Nets leading by 8. To the paint. And KD the bucket on the assist by Curry.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by Maverick.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the fourth.
Harris against George. Passes it to Maverick. Outside Durant. Shoots from the high post. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Leonard finds Jackson. Over Harris. Off the left rim and out. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Irving. The teardrop falls in. And now it's 12-point Brooklyn lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Harris against Leonard. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And that one's good. Irving
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. It hasn't been pretty.
No, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So for the Nets, Ben Simmons comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Harris. And then for Los Angeles, Derek Favors checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. And Norman Powell subbed in for Leonard. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Nets leading by 14. He dishes it to Irving. Brown feeling out a bit. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first foul. First team foul.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Bruce Brown. At the line 2 times.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Steve, you played 4 years at Michigan State with all the changes, including pro options for the top prospects. Do you worry at all about the college game?
No, I don't worry about it. In some ways, having more players who stick around is a good thing, but I love the opportunity these young guys are getting. Continuity can lead to beautiful basketball. They just have to make adjustments.
Now here's Jackson. Favors with a wide open look. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Irving passes to Maverick. Curry on the wing. Irving against Jackson. Here's Maverick. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Jackson dishes to George. The pass to Powell. Pulls up. Rebounded by the Nets. Mavericks got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Simmons. Dishes to Brown. Pass to Maverick. In the corner, Simmons with it. Over George. No good from Simmons. Clippers trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Jackson. Great D that time from Maverick.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
George with the ball. Nice D from Maverick.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And George, here we go. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. 16-point lead. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Now here's Simmons. A 17-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. And it's good, 2 points. And the Nets lead by 16.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
Curry on the wing. With the floater. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Favor. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson misses.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Irving, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
George passes to Favors. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Favors can really hurt you from inside the paint. If he gets the ball in a good spot, he has the size and length needed to bury the shot.
And that one's good, Irving.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back to the action after this word. And Kevin Durant able to get his shot anytime he wants. But he points out that defense requires all 5.
This league is not one-on-one defense, so it's a team defense. And the best defenders, the reason why they're the best defenders is because they got 4 guys behind them that's going to help them and that they trust. So, I think that's what makes us good when we do that.
I agree. Well, if they're locking teams up, they're... Substitution here for Brooklyn. Mavericks checked in for Andre Drummond. Blake Griffin comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Durant's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Curry subbed in for Irving. So for the Clippers right now, outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Powell in at the point.
The former 5-star recruit, first overall pick in the draft. Griffin's been slowed down only by injuries.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Maverick in the last matchup against the 76ers was a revelation. He ended up with 21 points and, as always, was at the defensive end as well. He blocked a lot of shots. That game had his name all over it. Kevin, I'm sure he wants to write his name again over this one.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from KD. Left side, Leonard. Oh,
yes. So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Derek Favors checked in for Zubac.
Derek Favors.
Here's Maverick. He's covered by Favors. Here's Griffin. Passes it to Maverick. Just 5 to shoot. Simmons inside the line. That one no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Simmons passes to Maverick. Outside Durant. And here is Simmons. He's got 6. Back to Durant. Tries it from 19. Offensive rebound. Maverick passes to KD. The pass to Maverick. A second chance effort. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Mavericks got 6 points.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Here's Maverick to the middle, trying to find Durant. He's got it now. And hit the turnaround jumper.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Powell kicks to Leonard. George against Curry. Nice spin off the left rim and in. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Maverick. He has 6. Outside Leonard. On the wing, George. Down low. Here's Favors. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now here's Curry. Taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Jackson. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. To the inside. Leonard. And that one is good. Leonard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now here's Simmons. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. KD passes to Maverick. Curry on the wing. Over George. Curry can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 6. Jackson deciding where to go with it. The rebound by Maverick. Maverick's got his 16th rebound on the night. KD on the wing. 15 seconds left in the first half. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Left side Jackson. The dish to George. From downtown, and Marcus Morris with the 3.
And the one thing about Morris, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets out in front, up 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Seth Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Maverick in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. A nice shot by Katie.
After it from deep. Durant's a gifted shooter. One of the best we've ever seen.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And it's Leonard missing.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Brooklyn. That shot is off.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Harris passes to Maverick. KD on the wing. Again, the Nets for two. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Here's Leonard. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Over Harris. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
They've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Yes, that goes in. Durant's got 13.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score. They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Here's George. He drives in.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Irving passes to Maverick. Back to Irving. And the rejection by Leonard.
This is the power of the claw in action. Kawhi Leonard using his natural gifts to gobble up that shot.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Brooklyn has possession. The Clippers getting the bucket. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Harris. Hartenstein's checked in for Los Angeles. Batum comes in for Leonard. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Now here's Curry. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Curry can't get it to go.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Batum with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Batum against Irving. On the wing, Batum. He averages about 5 points a game. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Maverick. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And Curry has it in the corner. He kicks to Irving. Inside. Outside Durant. On deep. He is called in by Los Angeles.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Curry with the steal. Here's Maverick. He's got 6. Curry finds Irving. Back to Curry. Five to shoot. Here's Maverick. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Driving in. Good work defensively by KD. And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-4 run. Curry dishes to Irving. Nets passing it around. In the corner, it's Aldridge. To the paint. Here's Curry. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why, Kevin, has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age. They're constant.
Clippers substitution.
George, that's a two-pointer, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead by 17. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Powell in at the point. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Leonard. Kicks it to Powell. The tray.
The defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots. The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Maverick. The Clippers getting the bucket. Harris outside. A reverse. 80 that time from Leonard. Clippers trail by 15. Now George. Powell with it. High arcing shot. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Irving. Defended by George. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now, here is George. Leonard on the wing. Over Harris. And it's Leonard missing. Nets leading by 17. Harris passes to Irving. Back to Harris. Pass to Maverick. Five on the clock. Pass to Claxton. Simmons on the wing. Over George. Here's Maverick. And there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Nets lead by 19. Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Irving against George. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And here is Simmons. Now, here is Irving. Outside, Simmons. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
At 6'11" with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 19-point game. Looking to get it going. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting to the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Harris passes to Irving, driving inside. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half. George against Harris. Here's Powell. And Leonard has it in the corner. Leonard draws the double. And they recover.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action. Swatting that one away.
Curry's checked in for the Nets.
Curry.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's Leonard missing. Brooklyn leading by 19. And there's the call on that. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
To the middle. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Right side, Kevin Durant. The pass to Maverick. Left side, Curry. Stolen by George. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Now, here is George. Leonard draws the double from outside the arc. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Curry. Outside Irving. It's over Powell. Here's Maverick. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Durant finds Irving. Here's Maverick. Curry trying to break free. No good from Maverick. Clippers trail by 17. And that one's good. George.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Now Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Driving to the basket. That one goes in. Irving. Leonard with the ball. Outside, George. Pass to Powell. puts one up. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
George looking over the floor. To the inside. Howard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. We love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers.
And as good as his offense has been, Norman Powell's calling card since he entered the league is his defense.
Curry passes to Matt. It's Durant on the wing. And here is Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Maverick. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in. Clippers trail by 12. Excellent D from Maverick. And Smitty, what makes Powell such a great defender? Clearly he has the tools.
Yes, Kevin. He has good awareness, that's one. Lateral quickness, and he's very physical, and he puts that 6'11" wingspan to use.
And it's the Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. And here's Leonard from three. Connects from three-point range.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first three of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Inside, here's Maverick, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Nets?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the Clippers call time here. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. Have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Leonard. After the miss from Maverick, launches a three, and it's Leonard missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
For three, Harris. They get it back. Outside Irving. Passes to Maverick. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
To the inside. And it's blocked. And so Curry will bring it up for Brooklyn. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Irving. Here's Maverick. Zubats defending. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And George kicks to Leonard. To the paint. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. Rebound by Maverick.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
15 seconds.
Nets leading by 16. Now here's Irving. Curry dishes to Irving. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. .153 left in the 4th. Jackson against Irving. Jackson passes to Leonard. Outside for Jackson. Trains it from beyond the arc.
You love the balance from Reggie Jackson, generating more power in the catch and shoot.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And there's the pass to Maverick. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Maverick. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's George. Misses from short range. Nets leading by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nets.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game. A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing.
For Maverick.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Irving. Here's Maverick. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Nets lead by 17.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Back to Zubats. Pulls from the top of the key. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight with dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long.
Hey, everyone.
Wow, man, player of the month. Well deserved, MP. How does it feel?
Man, it feels great to put on the show for the fans. Give them something to be proud of, something to tweet about. Man, life already hard, so anything I can do to brighten someone's day, I'm all for it.
Have you been hearing from friends and family, maybe other people coming out of the woodwork after news broke that you won the award?
Oh, yeah. I've been getting calls, texts, some DMs.
Oh, man, I am not touching that one.
Hey, look, everyone's real happy for me, and that's what it's all about. Look, I love my people. I love my fans, and so it's all love. It's great. All right, no more questions? Thank you.